Well, then we're at the midpoint of Journeyman League Season 21B with, I guess, the farewell race for Toaster. The man on your screen has went back to, I guess, the name he used to run as. It's apparently his old name. I don't know if that was in leaks. I guess mobile. Toby M64, otherwise known as Toaster, otherwise known as Williams Driver, is lining up on the grid today to start his final ever JL race. Halfway through the season, so championship is very much off. We have not got any debuts today. We've got the return of Derman / Gassad, so I'm sure everyone will be breaking their pants at the start of this race. The track, Lena's, another beautiful Lena track, very aesthetically pleasing. Had some very fun racing in Apprentice League. We'll see what can happen in Journeyman League as Toaster takes provisional pole, 100th of a second off of Di Martino. I'm joined by one of the French men in the server. Fancy me.
Hello. How are you, Ben?
Oui. Very good. Very good.
Oui.
Yeah, as Di Martino is going purple in the first sector. Fancy me, have you got any predictions for us?
I'm gonna put my money on Di Martino. He's French, and I am biased. But I do see Crunch maybe getting a good result today. Wow.
Yeah, I think that's probably a bet well spent there.
Yeah.
As it's once again a Kalitka 1-2 provisionally. Ricky Boy up there in P3. Lexus is also back on the grid. They're in 4th. Oh, interesting. Yeah. It's very interesting looking grid today. It doesn't look like either Rykars are going to improve. Can Ricky maybe improve on his time? Get P2. Peto is purple in the middle sector as well. Ricky's a little bit wide through there. Grass cut. He's hit the grass. He will not improve on this lap. Can we see Peto maybe? What can he put on the table? Di Martino improving again. Peto across the line. He cannot improve. That final sector must have been woeful from him. So yeah, Di Martino and Kalitka making it a Riker 1 and 2 again. Right then, take 2, and sadly not a rain start this time. Damn you, Peto, but 22 laps to go. 15 cars on the grid and Di Martino on pole position. It's no more delay. We are on our way into the race to turn 1. It's a Rykar 1 and 2 on the field. Mr. Crunk and Ricky just behind Lexus, and Toaster going too wide. Toaster and Lexus both off the track. Mika to Mika up into P5. Finguala gaining positions. Lexus pushed off the track, and as it already fallen way down the order to the back of the grid. Up at the top, it seems like Di Martino has gotten away well. Mr. Crunk and Kalitka in a bit of a lag rocket, and Ricky Boy pushed off of the track. As it a DNF for the Williams team. That is one step away from their constructors win here, and definitely not what Nikhil will want to be seen as Kalitka pushes their way through Mika to Mika to get up into P3. Will try it down the inside of Mr. Crunk as well. Can they understand his trailer? Hopefully they can. Mr. Crunk on his screen is ahead and pushed off the track by Kalitka. Mika to Mika, an insane send on Kalitka, and look at the gap that Di Martino already has. His pack is absolutely nuts. Comsville is up into P3, pushes Ricky off the track, goes off the track himself, pushes Toby, aka Toaster, off the track. This is chaos here, and look at this pack even further back. Peto, Phoenix, Matthew, Derman and Gilbrad in an insane battle there, but from P9 to P2 on the grid, everyone is fighting it out. Di Martino was looking in his rear view, is so thankful he could get away well, as Kalitka has had a big mistake there. Sorry. What on earth are we watching, Fancy?
And this is so much chaos. Finguala is in the ground, and now that makes Mika to Mika escape the pack as well. He's closing in on Di Martino. He needs to close down this gap. Di Martino right now has a free win.
Oh my god, the amount of lag on our screens right now. Lexus is becoming a bit of a dirty driver there with Toaster. Phoenix is up into P10 on those soft tires. He's cleared Derman, Gilprad, Peto and Matthew. He's having an amazing start to this race here, and actually taking a little chunk at a time from this pack here. It seems like Ricky Boy forgot to press his accelerator there. He is too wide with Toaster currently. Comsville, Mr. Crank, about 500 ping between them. Actually, I think it's only about 400, but it feels definitely sometimes like 500. As there's Gilprad pushed off the track massively down in this pack. Ricky and Lexus, the Dynaco teammates, pushing each other off the track. I think that was courtesy of Ricky Boy there. Mika to Mika and Finguala having a fight instead of trying to catch Di Martino as they were doing before. Fight here. Toaster, Ricky, Crunk. About to get passed by Toaster as everyone seems to have split up just about. Crunk is saying, no, I know you're my driver in CL, but I want this position, and he is keeping the position for now. Ricky sending it down the inside of Toaster. He will not like that one. I believe they're actually in a VC together. So yeah, definitely some commotion going on in that call right now. Finguala has cleared, Mika has cleared, Kalitka has cleared Comsville. Then it is Crunk, Toaster, Ricky, and then everyone else having a huge fight here as Phoenix drops down then into P11. Oh wow. Fascinating.
Interesting.
Anywho, what a start to the race, Phantom.
I am flabbergasted by what's happening. So much chaos just everywhere. I wasn't expecting for it to be that hard to go win-to-win in this track, but it seems that it is. And yeah, now Finguala, I think he bridged the gap to Mika, but now it's all crashing. I forgot the word, sorry. But anyway, Mika makes the move up into P2 as Kalitka is in P4 and is trying to maybe come back to his teammate to get that 1-2 for Riker. And he might get the switch back. Oh no!
Oh no! Kalitka!
Never mind. Pussies!
And Kalitka, bugs, stay out! Oh no! Oh no! I think we skip over that for now. We'll let the penalty shirts deal with that one. As Derwin is pushed off the track by Phoenix. Oh my god!
Well, now Di Martino got 3 seconds, so he should be fine for the race.
Right, car 1-2 is off, I think, for now. But there's a Sparta currently 2 and 3 on the fuels, which is cool.
Compel is doing great. I don't know
yeah.
if he's practicing much, but he's doing great in this race. He's catching Mika, and yeah, his tires are going to start to run out in this lap. He should pit now on next one, and yeah, hards are going to start to be better now. Probably going for a 1-stop, while the mediums are going for a 2-stop. It's going to be interesting for the strategies. 2-stop, we know the rain can have a play here. So yeah, we have to keep an eye out on that.
Indeed. Oh, Finguala, very, very laggy here, as they were in AL, as Mathico says, and then puts himself in the grass. Spend less time typing, I suppose. But yeah, Finguala, after absolutely murdering Kalitka into the pit wall, is now TPing on those fresh mediums, so we'll need to keep an eye out on that. We've got a big fight here between Derman, Gilprad and Mathigo. Derman has both cars, send it down his inside. Derman makes a mistake off the track. Mathigo goes through it as well. He's down into P12. Gilprad up into P10. Mathigo is doing the Lord's work for Gilprad and is absolutely amazingly, I suppose, defending from Derman on track for Gilprad, I suppose. Peto has not pit, neither is Ricky. This will be an interesting fight. Two people that don't have the nicest opinions of each other. As of historically, Peto is getting quite defensive, goes super wide, and now Comzo is here on the fresh softs. Remember, about 200 ping from Venezuela. Finguala as well. What a move by Comzo there. I know definitely not the best understander of his own ping. However, people definitely don't know how to drive amongst ping either. Peto slingshot off the track. Comzo and Finguala. Finguala also carrying a little bit of ping himself. Comzo keeps him on the track. Ricky Boy is breaking it currently. I think on the hard compound of tires, Warren Hards, I should say, has backed out of that one and then makes the move on Finguala. Why? Because this is Journeyman League. People do not care about tyre wear, even the experienced drivers. As Derman into the pits on to a new set of soft tyres. Comzo has cleared this pack in P6. He is provisionally, I think, P3, maybe even P2. Mr. Crunk's having a great race there, clearing Toaster and Kalitka so far. I'd imagine into the pits now from all of the hard tyre runners. They're doing hard. Can we see some rain My God, I hope so.
Yeah, that's gonna shake up the grid if there is, but it doesn't seem like it as of right now. And Finguala exits right alongside Mika to Mika. He gets in the grass, and he's gonna be P5 for now. So we see Comswell on the podium as of right now, but he still needs to pit. And yeah, he's just gonna have a 7.5 second deficit on Mika to Mika.
Too wide with his teammate. I think Comswell is ahead on his screen. Mika's ahead on his screen. 180 ping versus 220 ping, and Mika comes out in the grass. Finguala trying to get a little bit comfortable with Mika to Mika's side pod, cannot make it stick for now. Rain right now would be the only salvage to Kalika's race, I think, possible, as Mika tries the send on his teammate. Doesn't work, he has to back out of it. Comswell still on the soft, so I'd say just slip him for a couple more laps, so those are the better tyre to be on with that tyre life as they're catching up to Kalika as well. It seems like DiMartino is out of the question for the race win, as Mr. Crunk and Toaster are having a good old fight here. Ricky Petto as well having a fight for P9, then further back Derman and Gilprad having a fight there. Lexus has managed to recover to P6 but has to pit again. What has happened there? I have no idea, but it seemed like all four drivers there have just slowed down on track. Comsville sending it down the inside of Lexus. Lexus off the track and Comsville up into P4. Goes wide. Lexus goes through on the old soft tyres, but they're on the same tyre life actually there as well. Toaster and Crunk are catching. So it could be on for a Toaster podium after looking down and out at the start of the race. As we've got Mathigo and Phoenix also fighting here. DiMartino has just set sail onwards and upwards. Finguala on the medium compound tyres will need to pit again. Pits now. Chooses now to come in, I'd imagine, for a set of softs. I don't know if softs do 8. No, I know set of mediums.
Yeah.
I have no idea on tyre lives here. But yeah, Toaster still effortlessly trying to get past. Or sorry, no, effortlessly means you're not putting in effort. The opposite of effortlessly trying to get put, oh my god, never mind. We'll move on.
Holy shit,
English. DiMartino, Mika, Lexus also has to pit again. Probably do so in a lap's time. But yeah, it's looking like it could be a Crunk JL podium. Never mind, Toaster JL podium.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Okay,
Lexus is
in. Toaster has a gap now. Will Lexus be able to do anything? I suppose the next car would be Ricky, and he's got to get past all of these cars. And let me tell you, getting past Petto, Kalika, Finguala, and Ricky is no mean feat, even if you are on a new set of softs. So this will be very much an everlasting fight for Lexus to the end now.
Yeah, especially if he makes the move on the first few laps of his stint, then his lap 7 is going to be terrible for him. So that's just going to put... He's basically giving the gun to his enemies now.
Yeah. Also, they're all in each other's slip of Ricky, who is certainly a competent driver. Number 1 on Lexus's hit list is going to be the Georgian Petto. Can he make quick work of him? He can't into turn 1, but he is now in the slipstream as we go into the rather technical section of the first sector. Lexus down the inside, gets the move done easy as you like for the Slovakian, as Comzo is now setting his sights on Petto as well. Could drop down to P10 now. Could the Georgian Lexus now has a fighting Finguala and Ricky Boy to check off next. Gets past Finguala like he's not even there. In the slip of his teammate. Will Ricky let him pass?
Rain.
No, because we are going to have rain. Finally, it's been like a 4-race drought here in Journeyman League. Mr. Crunk says no, it's fake. So does Mika. Actually, I think Mika and DiMartino were already passed. But who's going to stay out? It's going to be the Dynacos, Petto, Toaster into the pits, Kalika, Finguala, Coamsville, Gilprad into the pits as well. But Mr. Phantomy, will it be fake?
I don't know, but if I was the leader here for DiMartino, I would definitely pit for the Inters, because even if it dries, then you will have the tire for the dry. And yeah, let's see if Toaster actually bridges the gap, as he's already catching Petto and Ricky. And he makes the move.
Down the inside, and the rain has no sign of stopping for now.
Yeah, Ricky and Petto.
Oh,
due to the final corner grid, they both end up in the grass. Well, that's a game bug. Can't really blame Ricky on that.
Toaster. P3. P4. P3. P4. P3. P2.
P2.
P3, and it's drying out, but
yeah.
P3. Okay, P3. But Lexus staying out on the soft.
That's
not going to be
tough
fun. We could get a Crunk P4 here in JL. That could be kind of scenes. But then Lexus is going to have the better second stint. So right now, between these, it's the survival of the fittest. DiMartino checked out. Even on 4 or 5 laps on the inters, he's making that work. Toaster and Mika, no one's going to pit at this point. Lexus pushed off the track. Could be down and out for him as Crunk pits. That's a strategy mistake. That's a huge mistake from him. Once again, a pretty horrendous strategy for Crunk in jail, unfortunately. Could have been nailed on for a possible P4. Finguala and Kalitka now have the reins for that. But Lexus, I think it's too late for him to come back on the soft. He could maybe get Comsville if Kalitka and Finguala keep fighting like they are now. Maybe them as well. But it seems like chance of a podium is completely out. DiMartino is pitting, but he's got, I think, a pit window over Toaster and Mika. But if it rains again...
And DiMartino is in.
If it rains again, if it rains now, we could have a Toaster victory.
It would
which
be
would be absolute cinema. Yeah. Seems like a couple of drivers have also came into pits. Now we can see what Lexus can do from P7 on the grid. Comsville is 3 seconds up ahead. Then Finguala and Kalitka a further 1.5. It could just all be over though for him. DiMartino already clearing Toaster and Mika to Mika as we're about to start the final lap of the race. Finguala, Kalitka still fighting. Lexus clearing the lap car of Phoenix, Peto and Crunk.
I can't believe Crunk threw that bad.
Yeah.
That would have been a P4 easy.
Absolutely. Oh, we could have rain for lapped cars, but definitely not the cars that we're going to watch through the final lap of this race. DiMartino has cleared out the field. DiMartino is on his way for yet another JL victory for the Rycar team. Toaster makes a mistake. Mika makes the same mistake in the next corner. Both hitting a little bit of grass. Mika to Mika has the ping advantage as we're about to start the final couple of corners. Toaster is thrown wide and pushed into the grass by Mika's trailer. Will he give the position back? Absolutely not. DiMartino takes the win. Mika to Mika has absolutely yoinked that P2 from Toaster. He will not be happy with that. And Toaster's career ends with a podium finish here in Journeyman League.